Welcome in to day 9 of the 12 days of Christmas. And I'm kind of hungry, so I wanted to think a little bit about Christmas food and kind of snacks and things like that. And so I decided to pull up a little bit about the candy cane. It's something I've never really cared for very much. I'm not a big mint guy, but I do love candy canes that are like different flavors, like cinnamon ones, or like we get these soda flavored ones. There's like Orange Crush and A&W root beer, and we hang them on the tree, and then usually Indy picks off all the lowest ones or knocks them off, and then I find little pieces of candy cane all over the house and the carpet's stained orange. But apparently he's a big fan of the soda flavored candy canes too. And what I found is yet another Christmas tradition linked to Germany, beginning about 250 years ago. And they started basically as just straight sugar sticks, I'm assuming flavored with peppermint. The story says that a choir master in 1670 was worried about the children sitting quietly all through the long Christmas nativity service. So he gave them something to eat and keep them quiet. He wanted to remind them of Christmas, so he made them into a J shape, like a shepherd's hook, to remind them, the shepherds that had visited little baby Jesus on the first Christmas. However, the earliest records of candy canes coming from over 200 years later, so the story, although rather nice, probably isn't true. So that's a nice thought if it is true. Sometime around 1900, the red stripes were added, and they were flavored with peppermint or wintergreen. I actually really like the wintergreen ones. So it sounds like, just like many traditions, it's hard to locate the initial start of it, but candy canes are certainly very Christmas related, and I do enjoy me a nice wintergreen candy cane. What do you think? Do you like candy canes? Do you like to sharpen them into a point and stab your annoying little brother? Well, maybe that's just me. All right, today I actually know what's in this box because, well, I kind of remember. It's getting down to only 4 gifts left. So, and I know what 2 of them are. I can't remember what the other one is. But this one, I think, is really unique. It's for a discerning veteran of Magic the Gathering, particularly someone who may have everything, or someone who is really into the lore or artistry or a particular artist. And let's get into this. This happens to be one of only 500 ever printed of the John Avon's Journey to Somewhere Else. And it really represents any art book. Magic puts out these art of Innistrad, art of whatever, Ravnica. And I'm going to leave a link in the description to a couple different art books that you can check out. But this particular one happens to be a little higher end. But I backed John's Kickstarter for this book. And now I will forever have one of the most iconic artists' art. How many times can I say art? But it has everything from sketches, and all the artists of Magic have these sorts of things. Many of them have these sorts of things available. And you got to remember that the artists in Magic the Gathering, outside of just a few big ones, aren't exactly rich. Like, drawing for Wizards of the Coast does not pay that well. It's not like they draw a single Magic card and then they don't have to work for the rest of the year. So you could buy somebody prints. I bought a bunch of different prints. Actually, why don't I show you? Print because, sorry, I said that to the camera. Well, it's really to you for rocking your world. But I have some prints that I'd like to show you too. Usually if you go to your favorite Magic artist, now this happens to be stuff I bought from Winona Nelson after she got robbed at a GP and she was trying to raise money for some member of her family to have some gender transitional surgery or something. I just wanted to help her out because I felt bad that she got jacked, and because I know the plight. I'm actually close with many Magic artists, and so you can get prints, I guess is my point. For a lot of iconic art nowadays, they're much more available, but you can go directly to a guy like Jeff Miracola or Winona Nelson or John Avon, or, I mean, the list is endless, and buy prints for someone. And while it kind of stinks to have to get it framed, I mean, if you're really nuts, you can get it framed for them. But that's not always cheap, and you never really know exactly what the size is and how they might want to mat it. There are many of you who are far more craft inclined or art inclined than I am. I know there's a lot of you out there in the Magic community, so it wouldn't seem so insurmountable like it does to me. But the point is, Magic art is a great gift for any Magic player for their birthday or for Christmas, and more importantly, or more specifically, maybe someone who who talks a lot about the art of Magic, or maybe has posters, or is artistically inclined, or they like nice artwork. I don't know. I'm just a big fan of kind of adjacent gifts where it's something cool. Like, I have the coolest thing I have is an uncut sheet of Magic cards, and like, it's over on the wall because the frame broke in the move. But I think if you find out someone's favorite card and you get them a print like this Arlencord print, and you can get them signed. This one's signed by Winona, and you get them for maybe $20 or something like that. It's a great gift. So I'll give you a link to some art books to check out. And then don't forget that prints are usually available on specific artists' page, or their websites or their Facebook pages or whatever. It's a great way to support Magic artists and deliver a unique gift. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon.